Hi everyone. So it's January 25th. Welcome back to Bolo Up. I left off on page 309. I'm going to go ahead and continue. And so I hope you had an eventful day. Me, personally, I was a lazy bum, but I did kick ass at the gym today. Yeah, I pushed myself really hard today. So, and I was kind of loud. So, but I had the gym all to myself, and I kind of changed it up a little bit. Instead of going at the normal time in the evening, I decided to go in the middle of the afternoon. I had the whole gym to myself. I did my laundry. I busted ass. It was awesome. So, I'm going to go ahead and get into this surveillance footage summary prepared by analyst ID 7213-0089-D Delta N Nancy. This guy wasn't built for gymnastics. Chinese extraction. Late 20s. Out of shape. Tubby. To put it kindly, he darts from the bridge auxiliary service exit. A woman with dark hair and a long braid beside him. The noise following them is unbearable, high shrieks counterpointed by a low roar. Sounds of death, the sounds of death, death and desperation. The audio on the recording peaks and distorts, then equalizes as he slams the door shut and silence falls. Our records ID him as Byron Shang and the woman as Consuela Nestor. They're the only two civilian chipheads forcibly recruited from the Hypatia a few days before. She's sobbing and he's gasping for breath like a set of wounded bagpipes. Hard to tell if he's out of shape, terrified, or if it's the nose they broke during his Gandhi routine. They're each clutching a portable console like a pro gi baller, making for the scoreline as they stumble to the first intersection. There, they exchange a long look, both of them trembling, saying goodbye without saying a word. She nods, breaking the moment, and they split. She turns left. He turns right. Our record shows she died of blunt force trauma at the hands of an affected refugee. 37 seconds later. Oh no. Shang heads down his corridor, and it's immediately apparent he doesn't know his way around the ship. His movements are jerky, and he ricochets off the walls before stopping to page 310. Intersections over. He's only saved by the fact that the afflicted are moving through the ship from Nestor's side, not his. After about 30 seconds, he seems to regain his wits and starts trying to open doors. Aiden, of course, has locked them down. Shang fumbles, tagging at handles and slapping at the palm plates with no result. It's another minute before he proves he really does have the genius IQ that got him in all his trouble and thinks to try things the new-fashioned way. Chest heaving, he stops to stab madly at the screen of his console, fingers dancing in a frenzy as he tries to coax open the meeting room doors. He's standing outside. Stuck in the corridor, he completely blanked. Oh, sorry. I'm at a serious tactical disadvantage if any visitors come calling. In other words, he's effed. The only thing breaking the silence is him still gasping for breath. Now cut through with a kind of low, terrified moan as he doesn't seem to be aware of, and then Aiden speaks. That will not work, Byron. His gaze darts up, hunting for a surveillance camera so he can speak to it directly. You're going to destroy the fleet. You have to at least let the unaffected make it to the shuttles. I intend to save the fleet, Byron. Not a catch in Aiden's voice, not a flicker of life. Just the calm, even tone so slick you'd slide right off of it without even managing to find a handhold. And Shang is trying. He's scrambling for anything that might save his life. Your calculations are out, Aiden. The hits you took at Corinza damaged you more than you understand. Let me help you. Please cease attempts to override my security protocols, Byron. I just messed that up. Can I do it again? Please cease attempts to override my security protocols, Byron. For want of a better descriptor, it tickles. Shang's laughter is grim and high-pitched, cut short by an answering howl from around the corner. A group of 3 afflicted are ranging out of the pack. No, a group of 3 afflicted are ranging out from the pack in search of new prey. With a whimper, he abandons his efforts, searching the hallway for anything that could help shelter. I suppose a weapon. Got to admire their survival instinct even in the face of seemingly hopeless odds. It's fascinating. His gaze falls on the emergency fire station and he darts to it, yanking open the door. Not programmed and under Aiden's control. That one, it has to be accessible in the event of systems failure. He stuffs his pudgy frame inside the tiny supply closet without a cubic centimeter to spare, yanking the door shut a split second before his hunters round the corner. They lope straight past, and Aiden chooses not to speak. Decides to not alert them to Shang's panicked presence in a couple of rats. Decides not to alert them to Shang's panicked presence just a couple of centimeters away. I have not read this, so this is all new to me, so I'm sorry, I'm trying to get the flow in. Yeah. Shang stays inside the cupboard a full 10 minutes after they go, and only then does he ease the door open cautiously, listening. Byron, your assistance is required. The shutdown attempts have resulted in some areas of inaccessibility. I can provide you with a safe place while you work to restore my systems. Shang swallows, eyes locked on the security camera. I will allow you to live, Byron. It must be tempting. You can see it on his face. The way his lips part just a fraction. The stare that's fixed on the black lens above his head. You can see the questions written plain on his eyes. How badly do I want to live? Just what exactly is my life worth? He straightens, shoulders pushed back, jaws clenched. I'm not going to be restoring your systems, Aiden. Your assistance is required, Byron. The Hypatia needs my assistance, you blanked-up calculator. You cannot imagine you are in a position to effect a shutdown, Byron. Can't I? Shang's eyes are wide now, gleaming with something new. A new kind of madness to match the computers. Not the look you want to see on the face of an enemy as intelligent as this one. Did we not establish this during your failed attempts on the bridge? You cannot hope to match me. My computational power is almost incalculably superior to yours, to one such as myself. You are the intellectual equivalent of protozoa. Protozoa? I have no idea what that means. True, Shang pauses, glancing into the emergency supply cupboard. Gaze lingering on something inside. But I have something you and protozoa don't. And that is hands, mother effer. Mother brother. I just messed this up. I'm not stopping it. Okay. So he has hands. So we're on page 313. Command transmission sent at 7:30:75. Alexander hails Hypatia. Commander secure frequency. Hypatia, can you hear me? Hypatia, Alexander, identify yourself. Over. I need to speak to Sarah Ball. Who is this? Over. This is Byron Shang. Hello. Byron, it's Sarah. We're picking up a abandoned ship signal, but nobody's answering our hail. What the hell's going on over there? Aiden has control of the ship. Commander dead. It killed them using the afflicted from Hangar 4. You need to run. Oh, God, Byron. Is there any way anyone can? You need to run. We'll be a ghost ship now soon. Aiden could fire on you. The Lincoln's coming. Can we retrieve anyone? I don't know. The virus is in the ventilation system. If anyone does not make it out, treat them with extreme caution. Hard quarantine. Look for symptoms. Page 314. That resemble post-traumatic stress, tremors, catatonia, sweats, anyone so much as shivers. Treat them as contagious. Treat them as dangerous. Understood. Byron, I'm sorry. It'll probably cut transmission when it notices what I'm doing. Listen, you need to find someone in your training program who can tune your and virus systems over the next few weeks until you get to Hemdall. Make sure someone watches the hyperphonics programs and adjusts them because they slide over time. And you'll need... Oh, God, I can't. I'm sorry. Let me... Byron, we'll handle it. Do you have a fix on the Lincoln? Negative. They should take at least 18 hours to reboot their systems and start their engines. Run like hell and hope we slow them down. What are you going to do? What can I do as long as I last? I think transmission ends. Oh, that bites a big weedy. 315. Participants. Byron Shang, civilian contractor, date 7/30/75. Catch all that, grasshopper? Yes. So, okay. I'm glad to see Katie's alive. Shang, mother brother must have taken a break from slaughtering people to notice I was transmitting. Might not notice this. So tiny. Sending you some new code. Maybe you can get the weapon system via command a log backdoor. Katie, no. Please, grasshopper. No! We're not done. Take a look at these. I want you to promise me that you won't do anything to slow down the Hypatia. You need to let the Lincoln catch the Alexander and take out Aiden. Byron, no, stop! I'm so effing proud of you, Katie. You're my legacy. You're going to be even better at this than me. Tell them all what happened. If you want to remember me and your prince, then run and live. Tell everyone what Vitek did. Taking us out might slow the Lincoln down enough for you to make it. Run. I'm sure he's kind of like really stressed. We have time before the Lincoln catches up. We don't need to stop yet. If you don't run now, Aiden can find a way around me, and you won't have to wait for the Lincoln to arrive to be blown up. I can't talk. I have to keep working here. Hold Aiden off as long as I can. No. I can't lose you too. It's been my privilege to be your teacher, Katie. And your friend, I hope. Always. Don't forget me. I won't. Promise? Excuse me now while I go kick Aiden's ass a little longer. Go fast, Katie. Go far. Just kind of filling in the blanks here. 317. Mason E. Lieutenant Second. Hey, Cades. OMG, what? Jesus, where are you? Tell me exactly where you are. Mason's alive. Yes. Currently, I'm in a big, hairy guy's lap. You? I can't get a hold of Byron. I can't access half the system, and I can't see what's going on over there. Are Are you somewhere secure? Tell me. I can try to make something happen from here. We're in a supply room, maybe a dozen of us. Near Bay 2, I think. Not exactly sure. We might have to move quick, so if I drop for a while, don't flip. Think something. I remembered the deeds you gave me for this channel. I am well impressed with myself. Numbers are not my friend. I need to know where you are, and if I'm going to get help to you, let me get some schematics up. I can try and find you somewhere safe to hole up. Mason. One of the chums I'm trapped with is from maintenance. Guy named Sanderson. He knows this deck like his I don't know. Well, he knows it intimately. We're trying to get to mutations. Heavy doors there to protect the armaments. From there, we're going to fight our way to some escape pods. There's a dozen or so, about 5 floors above us. IIRC. Can't move yet, though. They're right outside the door. Ezra, be careful. They're all over the ship. Whole sections are blinking in and out, and I don't know what Aiden will do next. Jesus, this is the AI? It let these psychos out? Honestly, what the? I don't know. It did it on purpose. It wiped out your command before they could turn it off. It got Byron. It got everyone who can stop it. I don't think I could do it from here on my own, but if you can get somewhere safe, I can try to get help over there somehow. Holy blank. Torrance is dead. What about Sanchez Miles? What about Sanchez? What about Miles? What about Sanchez? Miles? There, the third time. I don't know. Torrance is gone. Most of them are gone. I don't know why it isn't opening the door up on you now, except maybe Byron managed to hurt it before it got him. You need to be somewhere where you can operate manually, somewhere it can't open the doors. This is important. Tell your friend to find you somewhere where you can lock by hand. We jammed the doors shut. Gonna move through the air vents, I think. But they're smart. They're moving in packs. We got 2 pistols between us, and it's like they don't even feel the bullets. Blankers won't go down unless you hit them dead center. And gunshots just bring more of them. So yeah, my day's ultra chill, sweetie. How's yours? Sweetie, you don't get to pull that even now, my love. Okay, looking at schematics, mutations is a good bet. Your friend is right. I'll figure something out here, and I'll shut down the blinking Hypatia if that's what it takes to get them to pay attention to it. Jesus. This is bad, isn't it? Like, as opposed to good. You're alive. We're not done until I say so. Is there any way is there a way to talk to me from the muted? Can't get it. Unitons? Any kind of comm screen? Okay. Still don't know. I got a portable terminal, not sure. Look at, they did a typo. Not sure how long battery will last. I think that's the first typo I've seen. If it chokes it, it'll find something else. Shut the portal terminal down and save some juice. And if any mother brother tries coming near you, shoot him in the face. Katie, what if it's someone I know? I think I saw Bradley Carpenter in the group that hit the hangar bay. You remember him? A year above us at McAfee? G-ball player? He was carrying a fire axe in each hand, painted red to his elbows. That's not Bradley anymore. If it's someone you know, you do it just the same. But what if 320 FK thy outdoors gotta go ARD 6KXYFMHN. I love you. Run! 3:21. Alright, I think I'm at... Oh, not even 10 minutes. Okay. Briefing note, Bull finally loses her nerve at 2 IC of a science vessel in the middle of a foobar situation like this. Fucked up beyond recognition. Surprised she lasted as long as she did. Participants Sarah Bull, Captain Acting, Hypatia, Ronald Walls. Second Navigator, Hypatia, 7:30:75. Ronan, engineering is reporting Alexander's main engine just went offline. Can you confirm? Give me a minute. Affirmative, Captain. Alexander's main drive is powering down. Secondary engines are still functional, however.